Hello and welcome to today's meditation. My name is Patsy Fortney. I'm a chaplain at Central Vermont Medical Center. And for some reason I thought I might do a meditation today on the ocean. And I'm not at the ocean, but I am at the river, which is the closest I could come. And I'm holding a stone that I did get at the ocean. And let's begin. So just arrive in the moment where you are sitting or standing, wherever you may be, outside or inside. Take a deep breath and invite all the thoughts that came in with you to just lie down for a few minutes and rest. Our minds are busy. This is okay. They have lots of work to do, and right now they can just rest while we sit together or stand together and spend just a few minutes together today. So I invite you to imagine yourself at a beach, an ocean beach. It's a beautiful day, warm, sunny, and the ocean is fairly calm. So the waves are just gently rising and dropping onto the sand. And the beach is empty. It's just a quiet moment on this day in this beach. And take a breath, maybe remembering a beach that you were at or love or have seen that you'd like to go to. And I'd like to ask you to kind of flip it. If you're standing on the ocean, on the sand, looking at the ocean, I invite you to flip it and imagine yourself in the ocean looking at the beach. You know, not too far out, just maybe up to your knees or so. Just standing with the waves coming in and just gently hitting the backs of your legs. And you're looking at the sand and the sun and feeling the warmth of the day, the quiet, the solitude. And breathing in and letting the waves just do their thing. They come, they recede, they come again. And as you're standing here looking at the beach, imagine that you actually are the waves that are coming in and going out. I invite you to, on your in-breath, imagine the waves pulling back from the beach where they've landed. And on the out-breath, the waves falling onto the sand again. So there is this constant motion of the water just tumbling and tumbling, and you are the waves. So when you breathe out, you are touching the sand, spreading out across the sand in that warmth of the sun. And then when you breathe out again, you are dropping gently onto that sand. Let's just do that for a few breaths. In, the waves are pulling back, and out, you're dropping forward and tumbling back onto the sand again. And in, and then out again, another wave falling onto the shore on this beautiful day in the sunlight. Breathing in, returning back to the sea, and breathing out, returning back to the land, spreading out. The way that water becomes warm in the sun, only to be drawn back gently into the ocean again, and dropping once more onto the beach. Just take a few moments and imagine yourself as a wave, pulling back and coming forward again. Sometimes you pull a little further back and come a little farther forward. And maybe sometimes it's very gentle, just slightly pulling, slightly dropping, but always curling back to the land and then back to the ocean. And the day is warm. And the water is fairly calm. And you are safely rolling in the tide of your own being. So your in-breath is just like the waves returning to the ocean. Your out-breath dropping back onto the sand, warming up, and pulling back again. On this warm beach, always returning to the ocean, always returning to the land. Breathing in and breathing out. Like a wave you are. Breathing in the air that is really like an ocean, endless, and breathing out again, rejoining into that wholeness, that endlessness. On this warm day, in the sunlight, a wave that just comes and goes, but is never lost from the ocean, is always returning and falling forward again with every breath. Ah, the release. And then the drawing back in. And the tumbling forward again into that warm sand. And pulling back again into the ocean of life. I invite you, as the day goes on, or the night, if you have a moment of anxiety, a moment of confusion, one breath as you remember pulling back from the warm sand into the ocean and flowing forward again. Always in flux, always in motion. The ocean wave of your breath, always present. Have a good day or a good night. Peace.